a live phone-in cookery show for people who struggle with their hearing. The first UK show of its kind, live and online. Well, let's chat to Andrew Palmer to tell us a bit more about it. Morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Andy.
So you are the yes, well dodged, Andy and Andrew. Very good. The chief exec of the CDA. So tell us more about the show, then, Andrew, because the chef is also deaf, isn't he?
He is, and you're talking about signs this morning, aren't you? Well, this is all in sign language. So,
very good.
Nice. Yeah, thank you very much. So this is all in sign language, and the chef himself is a guy called Scott Garthwaite, also known as his TV persona, the punk chef. He's got a pink Mohican, and he's different gravy. He's an amazing chef. He's trained in the culinary arts. He's worked in Michelin-star restaurants in his time. A fantastic chef, and we're lucky to have him over in Cambridge to create this program, we've designed it really to give people some stuff to watch during lockdown. Like we make other programs too. This is just one of them. We make a quiz and a football phone-in. But the concept is that it's like a Saturday morning live. It's like that kind of genre, but it's all in sign language and it's for the deaf community.
That's really cool. So how does it work? Because I can imagine a phone-in, for example, can present quite a few challenges for those that are hard of hearing.
Well, that's right. The concept of phone-ins doesn't really, hasn't really existed, I don't think, in the deaf community because, the technology isn't there. And what we've done here at Cambridgeshire Deaf Association is really pioneered being able to do live-streamed video content and also integrate into it Zoom calls. So when we have a football phone-in every Saturday, and there's cookery one. So when people want to join in the show, they just click a link on the social media page, and then they're bang straight through to the studio. The presenter can see them, they can see the presenter, and off they go, have a chat.
I have seen a little snippet of what you've been up to, and it is really cool. You're right. Your chef's pink hair is different gravy. Absolutely, that's the best way of putting it. And it is like, I've never seen anything like it. So this truly, is it the first of its kind in the UK?
Well, there have been other cooking shows in sign language. There's a great organisation called the British Sign Language Broadcasting Trust, and they make a lot of programming. But there's a market for more. People kind of want to see that live experience. So we think this is the first live cooking show in British Sign Language, which is an officially recognised language in this country. There's a lot of people who use it. And this is the first one. And I think, our football show on Saturday is also the first kind of deaf football phone-in as well. So, we're trying to use the technology that we've got available to us, which is kind of commonly available these days, and put it to good use to make more content accessible.
I suppose a lot of people as well have a bit more time at the moment in the lockdown. Over the past year, people may have spent more time in the kitchen. Has that been part of the thought process? Trying to get people involved while cooking is at the forefront of their minds.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think it's just really, really popular, isn't it? People are really interested in, especially during lockdown, trying new things and experimenting while people have got the time. So that's part of the reason. And also, I think, we've got this amazing space here in Cambridge. We've got the kind of space to do it. We've got the kitchen equipment, and the punk chef as well as he's an amazing presenter too. So I think all those things combined, as well as us, we had a very generous grant from the Cambridgeshire Community Foundation to pay for cameras and various other bits of kit, as well as other grants that we received, also from the Pie Foundation, which enabled us to get all this kit. So it makes it kind of really simple for us now. When I say simple, it's pretty tricky, but we can put all this stuff on now. So I think it's just a culmination of things: the pandemic, having the right people around, having really generous trusts and people from Cambridgeshire supporting us, means that we can kind of put this on and break new ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, it's great that you're getting the support. The support is definitely there. What's the response been like to this?
Generally, the response has been really positive from people. We've had loads of comments saying they love it. They love the show. They find it really interesting. And so we're really, really encouraged by the feedback we've got from people. Naturally, we look at things, when I look at the video, I think, well, that could be improved and we can do this and do that. And we're already making improvements. And that's the way we want to do it. We're not a TV company. We're a local charity, but we're trying our best to make quality stuff. And we'll just try and improve it every week, like we have done. Like there's going to be some improvements coming up on Sunday again. So really great comments, but there's still stuff that we can do to make it even better, I think.
Yeah, well, it's all part of the journey. So we're talking about cookery here. You mentioned a sports one as well. Are there more topics in the pipeline?
Yeah, well, we do phone-ins, so we have sort of general, like you might have on Radio Cambridgeshire or talk radio stations, we have phone-ins. So we've had them on the pandemic, on the vaccine, where we have hour or hour and a half long shows that focus on those really important topics. We've got the sort of British Sign Language football show, which gets pundits and presenters in every Saturday to review the results of the football leagues. A bit like 606 on Radio 5 or BBC Radio Cambridgeshire Sport. I'm a big fan of that show. So there's that. Then we've also got, in fact, if anyone's around at 2:00 today, we have a weekly quiz. Anyone can join in. You just have to go to CDA's Facebook page. We've got a weekly quiz called Catch Me If You Can. You can win £10 in Amazon vouchers if you're successful. Play along, and it's a contestant and the host up against anybody else who wants to play to see if they can win the quiz. So, yeah, we've got a variety of different things to keep people entertained during this pandemic, and all in sign language, because as you'll know, when you look at TV, there's not a lot of sign language on TV, and there's a lot of people around who use it. So it's really we're really trying to plug that gap.
Absolutely. Look, it's been great chatting this morning, Andrew. Thank you very much for your time. All the best.
You're welcome. Thanks for your time.
That is Andrew Palmer, their Chief Executive of the Cambridgeshire Deaf Association. Really cool.